Hey Sagittarius, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your last few days of July reading for your sun, moon, and rising. Check out your sun, moon, and rising to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will, therefore you make the best decision for you and those involved. So Sag, got 3 cards already falling out. And one of them is the 9 of Cups. I can't see what the other ones are. So let's see here. Okay. We have aloneness, ripeness, and laziness. What does this mean? So, Hermit, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. For some of you, you're feeling very content being alone. Others of you, being in this alone state, even if you're not alone, but you're with someone, in this introspection, looking at yourself, doing things for yourself, you're becoming more grounded, and it's making you feel fulfilled within. We have the 3 of Cups. For some of you, somebody here wants to come back and you're just like, nah, I'm good, thank you. I'm good within myself. It could be a Capricorn, an Aquarius, a Virgo, because we have the Devil, the Star, and the Master, which is its own card in this deck. So conditioning, silence, and the Master. So for some of you, you are in this alone state, not isolated, but you're alone. No. You're being more introspective. That's really the word, because there have been some toxic energy. Now this could be addiction. It could be a toxic tie such as codependency. It could just be that you're tied and bound to something here that you're healing from. You're currently healing from it with the 10. Ooh, why was I going to say the 10 of Swords? Interesting. So it could have been, it was a situation that was very painful to you. You might have been dealing with betrayal, lies, deceit. Now, whatever this is, clearly it's very painful for you, but there's light at the end of the tunnel, and you've come to realize that. That's why you're doing this healing. And within you, you are definitely mastering certain things, maybe mastering your emotions, mastering the way that you think. If you were the type of person that was like overthinking or had self-negative talk, or realizing that your thoughts create your reality, it's you changing that mindset, becoming a whole different person. But it's thanks to this situation. Because of the suffering, you came to that realization that, hey, I need to do something about this. I need to change the way things are going. All right, you could be dealing with, or have in your chart, Aries. Yeah, because we have the Emperor, 7 of Wands, 8 of Swords, and the 9 of Wands. It could be here that somebody here was trying to dictate something, or their rebellious nature, or something about them was very like stern and their way or the highway, or this could just be you taking charge of your life, but something here was either hard to handle, or you're fighting the fight, and then ultimately when you're fighting the fight, 9 of Wands, you become exhausted. Exhaustion. You become exhausted. You look at the situation and you're like, damn, do I even have enough strength to put up with this again? And you put up your guard. Okay, for some of you, you're realizing that you need to take charge of yourself. I control myself. I don't control other people. They're going to do whatever they're going to do. That's their problem. But ultimately, I need to control me. For some of you, you might be blocking this person from coming in. Others of you, you're really in this battle of whether or not you should reunite with somebody here. And then we have the Justice card, which is breakthrough here. So it could, with the Justice card, you could be coming to some kind of conclusion of how you can right the situation, how it can become good once more. For others of you, it's realizing that there were certain karmas that you needed to go through, right? That could have been very painful to right certain things in your life, if that makes any sense. We have the 2 of Pentacles. Oh, a lot of cards fell. King of Wands, 10 of Wands, and the 7 of Swords. So whether it's you, or if you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo, somebody here is really weighing up their options. They're thinking, this is a burden. All right, somebody could be carrying a lie within them, and they're trying to balance things out. It could have been that you're dealing with this could be you too, because it is fire. So, or it could just be somebody here who was really stuck on doing what they wanted to do. Let me see. What is the Seven of Swords? Okay, so somebody here could have been putting on a mask to carry everything on their shoulder. I'm carrying everything, but I'm going to put on this happy mask so that everything could be okay, so I don't have to deal with anybody's BS. But they're coming to the realization, here we go, with the Tower card, that this is not working. Somebody here could have exploded. Somebody here could have been a burst of like anger coming out. And then we have a burst. Look at all these bursts here. And Justice card falling out again. Libra. Scorpio, Aries energy with the Mars card. Somebody here was holding in something. It could have been self-deception. It doesn't have to be that somebody here was lying, cheating, etc. It could have been self-sabotage, because they're wearing this false mask. If this is you, Sagittarius, if you felt that you were the one wearing this pretty face mask when you were hurting inside, there is this thing where you're realizing, I can't wear this mask any longer. And I feel like you're realizing that I need to balance things out within me and feel good within myself before I can give into another situation. This could be you or the other person, because it's energy. It can go vice versa, you know? You could be a Sagittarius rising and you're dealing with, let's say, an Aries rising. And another person who is a Sagittarius sun has Aries moon, and they're dealing with another sign. So it could really, you know, it could be interchangeable. So let's see, what is the best advice? Best advice for Sag. All right, yeah, definitely. Hangman and the Judgment. So getting this clarity by looking at things with a different perspective, different eyes, beyond illusion, beyond this mask, showing the world the real you. And if they like it, they like it. If they don't like it, oh well. But it's not kind of like, oh, I'm going to give everybody the finger and tell them to F off if they like me or not. It's not about that energy. It's about just feeling free within you and feeling free to just be you. Obviously not doing things that, you know, because ultimately when we do things that we consider wrong, or right, or that we say people consider wrong, it's not because, oh, we're a bad person. It's because it actually does damage us. So let's say, for example, you say, oh, you know what? I'm going to sleep with as many women as I want. Is that the right thing to do? Well, I'm going to do me. That's what I like to do. No, that's not the energy. Because ultimately, when we do that, we still feel empty inside. Because why are you sleeping with so many women? There's something inside of you that you're trying to fulfill. Now, I'm giving this an example. I'm not saying that you're doing this, Sag. It could be somebody here might be feeling this way, or, you know, the person you're dealing with, but I'm not saying that they're with other people. I'm just giving an example. Ultimately, we do other things thinking that, oh, I'm going to do whatever I want, when we're doing those things because we're actually hurt inside, and it's actually trying to fulfill something that can't be fulfilled with that. And then ultimately, you're hurting yourself. You think you're not, but you actually are, because you're digging yourself a hole to feel even more alone, because you know that you're being with other people, something that is actually intimate, something that could become beautiful, but you're not giving that opportunity because you're just closing yourself off to that, because you're like, nah, I want to sleep with as many women as I want. And then ultimately those women become hurt. We could always tell ourselves, no, we don't get attached. No, we don't get feelings. That's okay. You know, one night thing, but it builds up, right, to this 10 of Wands. And then we're deceiving ourselves with the 7 of Swords with that. And then we get into this toxic energy, and then we're like, I don't even know where this toxic energy came from. Conditioning. because that's what society tells you, or that's what's been ingrained, you know? Men can be with as many women as they want because that's what they are. They're men because they think about sex 24/7, or, you know, it's just in their nature. No. No, it's not that it's just in their nature. Yeah, it's in everyone's nature to want to be intimate, to have that desire. Or even if it's not intimate, but it's just a primal instinct, right? It's a natural thing. But when we take it to the level of using that natural thing to just fulfill an emptiness inside, it's not going to get anywhere. It becomes toxic. Anyway, Sag, if you resonated with this reading, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.